Before this video starts, I need to tell you that I can't promise that this won't be my last Steven Universe video. I have a bad habit of promising videos that I hope to make instead of knowing that I actually am going to make them, and it's led to people getting disappointed. It's a habit that I want to break. I'm not saying that I'm not going to make those videos ever, I'm just saying that I'm not guaranteed to make them. I'm not making any promises. I want to make videos out of passion rather than obligation, because if I feel obligated to make a video that I'm not passionate about making, then it's not fun anymore. Key example, this video. After the success of my Steven Universe Future video, I felt that I was obligated to make a similar video. But at the time, I really didn't want to make that video, but I forced myself to. And because of this, I hated pretty much every second of making this video. Not to say that I'm not proud of this video, because I am. I really am. It's just that during making it, it was not fun anymore. And because of this, I really don't want to force myself to make a video ever again. If I made videos that I wasn't passionate about making, then the videos probably wouldn't even be good anymore, and then no one would be having fun. I just don't really like it when people only care about the media being talked about rather than the personality talking about it. But with that being said, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and by the way, this video has no script. Steven Universe is a special show for a lot of reasons. It's a special show for a lot of people. In my opinion, when Steven Universe is good, it's really good, and when Steven Universe is bad, it's really bad. I believe that you have to be a special kind of person to like Steven Universe. For me, it's easier to ignore the bad because the good is just so good. About a year and a half ago, I was not a Steven Universe fan. You could say I liked the show, I watched it from time to time and enjoyed it, but I didn't truly understand it because I didn't get the appeal of it. It was only later when after the movie came out and I fell in love with it that I went back and watched the series. And there's one moment that I feel truly just captures why this show is so important to me and so many others. And like I said, you need to be a special kind of person to understand why. And if you're not that kind of person, like, if you already don't like this show, then you're probably not going to enjoy this video, but maybe I might be able to change your mind. The thing about art is that it's subjective, and it can be seen many different ways by many different people. If you asked me, Steven Universe is a show about emotion, and it does this very well in certain instances. Where I, and probably many others, feel that it shines the most is its music, because the music is very good, in my opinion, of course. Another thing that I admire about the show that barely anyone talks about, surprisingly, is the colors. And when you hear me say this, some of you might be thinking, no, the animation of the show is bad, and it has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. And yes, the storyboards for this show are abysmal, and leaves several characters looking off-model constantly. But one aspect of the animation that I truly admire is the colors. This is something that Steven Universe truly gets right, in my opinion. And it's something that's extremely unique to just Steven Universe. Not any other show looks like it. And I'm not talking about the art style per se, just its distinct use of color. It's extremely colorful and vibrant, with all of the main gems popping out of the environments with their distinct contrasting colors, and it's always pleasant to look at. But the area that I really think they go above and beyond is their ability to set the mood and atmosphere just by colors alone. But anyway, enough beating around the bush. This is the scene that I feel encapsulates the appeal of Steven Universe. It is hard to put into words why this scene works and has the emotion that it does. And when I talk about emotion, in this particular instance, I'm not talking about the emotion of the characters. I'm talking about the emotions of you, the viewer. When I first saw this scene, it was a dark period in my life, and I couldn't think about anything else. All my thoughts were negative and painful, and all I could do was watch Steven Universe. I distinctly remember it being late at night, the room being dark, and me sitting down, and the indescribable emotions I felt when watching this scene.
Beautiful. It's going to be blown to oblivion by the cluster if we don't get back to work. Working hard is important, but feeling good is important too. What are you talking about?
Now, from an outsider's view, this scene might even come off as corny, but to me, I am struggling on how I can describe this scene. Let's start with the colors. The colors are warm. They're conveying that it's a sunset without explicitly saying it's a sunset. Just from the colors alone, and without even being able to see it, you can tell how beautiful the sunset is. And this is really impressive to me because there isn't even any shading. The animation is stupidly simple, yet the vibrant colors can convey so much. There's no background music, just the sound of nature and the wind. When Steven starts playing his ukulele, it doesn't feel like a scripted event that was planned to happen. And when he starts singing, it doesn't sound like a song that was pre-written. It all feels grounded in reality, and the audience is immersed.
Interest without meaning solutions without problems.
And then you just add words. Here's what I've been working on. Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than...
The only words I can think of to describe the emotions that this scene gives off is calm and peaceful. And that's exactly what this scene is. Calm and peaceful. And that's exactly how you, the viewer, feels. Calm and peaceful. You feel the exact same way that Steven does. The emotions that this scene gives off, for me, even in a really dark time in my life, really helped. Even coming back to the scene, you just can't help feeling immersed and feeling the exact same way Steven does. This particular use of emotion, in my opinion, is exclusive to Steven Universe. It's something truly unique that not even Gravity Falls has. And it was at that moment that I understood why this show meant so much to so many people. And like I said before, not everyone can enjoy this scene. It just isn't possible. But for the people that get it, it gives you an experience that leaves me dumbfounded that this is a Cartoon Network show. Steven Universe has a lot of moments like this, but it's this moment in particular that I feel truly encapsulates why this show works. I don't make these videos for views or money. Hell, I use so much copyrighted footage in this video, there's no way it's getting monetized. I make these videos out of passion, because this is something that I'm passionate about, and I love talking about things that I'm passionate about. And stuff like this, I feel that it is truly worth talking about. And I'm so grateful that you're here watching so I can share it with you. And if you enjoyed this video and like what I do, then if you could consider subscribing, that would mean the world, because I can't wait to share more.